Hey, what's up, guys? I wanted to have this video for you today, and this is about creating a cash flow freedom fund. This is how we do that, and I wanted to share with you guys something because really this is the way of the wealthy. The way of the wealthy means that, hey, they have businesses, they invest in real estate, and they start making money, and then they start investing that money. So first it's make money, save money, multiply money. That's the main strategy that most wealthy people do. Wealthy business owners, wealthy real estate investors. And I want to share with you guys today what that looks like. I'm using my whiteboard. So bear with me on this and I'm going to go through this. So this is what I call the PPE. I talk about this in my books, but this is the way to make money. Like, how do you create income? How do you create revenue? How is money made, period, as an economy? So first, you promote. Whatever it is that you got to promote something, promote yourself, promote a product, whatever the case may be. Then you produce that product, then you exchange it with the marketplace. That's how all money's made. Every wealthy person, rich person, millionaire, billionaire, every one of those people started off in that place. Doesn't matter whether you have a job, you have to promote yourself, then you got to produce what you said you could do, and then there's an exchange. That's how you get money in, right? Or you're like, hey, we buy real estate. And then you go off and you close that real estate and you exchange that property with the end buyer and you get money from there. That's how you create money. And within this formula of how money and income is created, I like to tell all my people, hey, look, you can switch this up. You can actually produce what you want, then go promote it, then exchange it for money. Or you can go get money from somebody says, hey, I got some money, good. I'm going to go and promote a product, and then we're going to create it after we got buyers for this thing. That's just the PPE formula. That's how money and income is made. We go over it in our book, You Need More Cash Flow. And I don't have one of the books up right now. I'll go get it. But this is exactly how money is made across the world. That's a very simple money formula. You can see it everywhere when I say it. Promote, produce, exchange. Or produce, promote it, and then go exchange. Doesn't matter. That's the formula. That's how you make money. So from a wealthy standpoint, how is it that you create your cash flow freedom fund? This is the income stuff, right? This is where your money comes from. This is how you generate money, whether it's from your job, whether it's from investments, whether it's from your business, right? But you can do it from a business. You can do it from a job. You can do it from real estate like we do, whatever. That's how it works. That's how I started. Next, you can go off now and you can go and invest in single family properties. And you can invest in multifamily properties. Small, big, doesn't matter. It depends on where you're at. But this is the next piece of that formula. Now, you're going to go invest in your business. We tend to use real estate, but if you have a business here, great. Then you're going to put more money into your business or business products, business ideas. That's how that works. This is basically the cycle of the wealthy right off the bat. So right here, you're going to buy some, let's say you go like us, you go, hey, we're going to do creative financing on pretty houses. We go and we make money here. Then we're going to take that and we're going to say, hey, we're going to go and buy multifamily properties, 10 units, 16 units, 20 units, 30 units. We're going to find partners. Now we're going to make some more money here, right? You're going to take that money. Now you're going to invest that money. You're going to invest money into bigger deals. Maybe you're not going to work as hard. Maybe it's just going to be, you're going to take the profit that you made from these single family houses, which is what we do. And then we started a real estate fund. Right? You don't have to start your own fund. You can invest with us. You can invest with somebody else. But this is the wealthy cycle. You make money. You take that money. You start something or you invest that money in. And then you take this money. You make more money. And now you take that money and you invest it. This is where the cash flow comes in. This is cash flow. Money you don't have to work for. This is the multiplier. Right? Can you guys see that X? Yeah. So this is where you multiply your money. Right? You have cash flow coming out. Then you take this. You live off of some of it. And you can reinvest it back into your business to keep making money here. But while that's happening, you're going to take some more of that cash flow and any returns that you get, right? I'll put it here, returns. And then you're going to go back in and you're going to start reinvesting it into long-term. That's LT, long-term investments. You invest in the fund, you start getting cash flow, you get some money back. You take that and you go into another investment opportunity. For me, we're going to start fund 2, right? Or for you, you may say, hey, I'm starting to buy businesses now. Long-term stuff. You're investing in businesses. You're acquiring other businesses, more real estate. I said multiplying here. More businesses, bigger businesses. Some people go to stocks, right? Things like that. But other things that are also kicking off cash flow, because this money now from your long-term is coming from your returns from getting money back on this one. So you got cash flow, get some of your initial investment back. Now you go into longer term investments. This is long term, this is longer. But this right here is cash flow, lifestyle, right? This is net worth. This is net worth too. This is net worth. Sorry, you can't read that. This is net worth. But this right here is for your long-term investments. And then you're going to take some of this money that as this starts to return back, because this is going to grow faster. This long-term stuff, it seems like it takes longer, but it doesn't. This right here is a short-term, kind of a mid-term, long-term. This is the long-term investments. You're going to take that money and you're going to throw that back into like, okay, what can we do actively to start making more money again? But this is the wealthy way. This is how things are done. This is how when you watch people and they become multi-millionaires, this is what they did. They started off, whether it was a business, the job, doing small real estate stuff, then they got into more real, they took that money or whatever they did, because I started here. My PPE was single family residence, buying property, no money down, creative financing, taking that money, finding multifamily properties, had some cash flow, taking that money, selling them in 2-3 years, whatever it was, refinancing them, and then started investing in bigger deals, started my own real estate fund, going after bigger apartment buildings, bringing on partners now, sharing cash flow with them, sharing upside with them. And then I took some of that money and then started going into long-term deals. This is how all of people that create wealth, all of my friends that have businesses, that buy businesses, invest with us and in Bell Capital, invest in some of my deals as just partners. This is exactly what happens. We'll have like a snapshot of this as well as some less janky thing, but I'm excited about this because I wanted to share with you guys, like, hey, what is the cash flow freedom fund? How do you do that? This first piece is how you create that cash flow freedom fund, but it's how the wealthy do it. It's like, hey, look, we generate revenue and income one way, shape, or form with business, job, real estate. Then after that, we start getting into more investments. We start taking our investment serious. What do you need to be in this, please? You need business skills. You need investor skills such as how to negotiate, how to handle objections, how to find owners, sellers, investors, how to talk to bankers, brokers, multifamily people, how to talk to business owners that want to exit their business because businesses, you want to acquire them. You're starting to look and say, okay, what are the skill sets I need to be effective over here, right? Next, and then you're going to take the money that you've got from all the lessons you have in your active business, and you're going to take some of that money, start having that money multiply while you're still over here, right? So now you're like, hey, look, I got cash flow coming in. My net worth is going up. Things are kind of working. And then some of my investments are starting to pay off while I'm still hustling over here. I'm going to take that money. I'm going to put it in a longer term investment strategy. Bigger real estate funds with Victor, or start your own real estate fund. Syndication opportunities with other people. Buying more businesses that are already operating. I can be a partner in there. I can acquire it. We can put it in a team. It's a platform business now. We can change some of their marketing, sales structure, operations, things like that. Invest in stocks, bonds, whatever it is that you're going to do. But this is still a multiplication of money. But in this section is where your lifestyle comes from. You see these guys with planes, their own planes, their own jets, mansions all over the place. They're all over the world now doing stuff because their businesses have taken off because they've moved into this wealthy piece. But this is how it's done, period. Doesn't matter where you start. You can start here. Some people have money already. They're like, hey, look, I've been working for a while. I got a bunch of money in retirement, and we want to move our money to a real estate fund, start collecting cash flow, start building up our net worth secured by real estate with you, Vic, or start our own stuff. And then all of a sudden, cash flow comes in. They start getting returns on those money, and they start doing longer-term investments. They start looking out past the horizon and go, look, Vic's in this one. We're going to be in this one for 3 years, 5 years. Vic's got another one. He's going to be in this one for 7 years. Yeah. Cash flow from this and getting returns here, we got play money now. We can start living our life, right? We do a little bit less of this because now this has become this for us. This is producing. This is promoting itself. This is the exchange. We're getting money now. So this is the cycle that I wanted to share with you guys. I think it's important. And when you really get this part, you know where you are in the cycle. You can be like, hey, I can accelerate this now. I see the strategy. This is how the wealthy play this game of life. Right? There's a wealthy way to do it, and then there's a not wealthy way to do it. We call it a less successful way to do it. But this is how I've done it. This is what other people I know do it. This is thousands and thousands of people have went on to become multimillionaires, billionaires. This is honestly what's happening behind the scenes. All right, so watch this, share this video, like this video. If you hate it, let me know. But we'll do a clearer version of this thing because this is a program that we're going to be putting out called Cash Flow Freedom Fund. How to create your own cash flow freedom fund, how to go from, income all the way to like long-term investments producing the income, so you're ultimately financially free through cash flow, net worth, businesses, real estate. That's how you really are wanting to play this game, and I want to help you do that. All right, so stay tuned for the next training on this stuff. I think this is really going to be valuable for you, and I want to help you get started. I can help you get started here, and I can also help you get started here, and I can help you get started here. Depending on where you are in this cycle, let's see if we can help each other grow. All right, let's do this.